While crossing the river, the dog noticed another dog clenching a bigger piece of meat in his jaws. Greedy and convinced he could have both meats, the dog charged toward the other dog at full speed. But suddenly he fell straight into the river and lost his piece of meat in the stream, only to realize it was just his own reflection. He lost what he already had for being too greedy. A classic lesson about wanting more than you need. The strings are tied and every part of the sandwich is carefully laid right on top of the strings. This holds every layer perfectly in place as a tiny razor blade sits below, waiting for the signal to cut. The camera locks into position, its lens focused on the sub. Then the blade is released and slices through each string, releasing everything in one smooth motion. Each ingredient drops into place as the camera records in slow motion. A perfect shot for a perfect sandwich. He suddenly collapsed after spraying himself with half a can of deodorant. When his body was found, they uncovered another 42 spray cans in his room. He didn't take showers and instead used deodorant to cover up the smell. But deodorant is mixed with the flammable gas to help propel it out of the can. As he sprayed himself, he inhaled the gas, which caused him to suffocate and die a tragic and preventable death. They watched as the plane's engines cut out one by one until all four were dead, leaving it gliding silently at 37,000 feet. A cloud of volcanic ash had been blown high into the sky from an eruption. Since it wasn't a normal cloud, it didn't show up on radar. When it entered the engines, the heat melted it into glass, clogging the turbines. For 15 minutes, the pilot could only glide as the plane dropped thousands of feet. But as it dropped lower, it left the cloud. Glass broke